All right, who wants to go first?
Hello, this is Gabe Ortega with the Charlotte Sports Daily. I was wondering, what do you think the biggest problem has been with this team in getting off to this 1-17 start?
There's a lot of problems, obviously. But yeah, if you want to talk about the biggest, I think it's just really our defense. And yeah, being 1-17 is not fun, but your defense can set up a lot of things for you. Getting easy transition opportunities, fast break opportunities, and really when you just get a stop, your team feels a lot better, right? Kind of the inverse. When you score, your team feels a lot better on defense. So if we could score off of our defense, then our defense in turn would be a whole lot better, if that makes any sense. But it has been a rough start. I would go with our defense. So I think that's something we need to find. If it's not internally, we'll find it, around the league. Maybe it's somebody coming off the bench that needs to play. Maybe it's just more effort. But this is definitely something we need to clean up if we want to be a good team and snap out of this abysmal, horrific start so far. Yeah, you heard that right. We're 1-17 to start this season. By far the worst team in the league, and really by far one of the worst starts I've really ever had with a My League team. And I think we have like a decent amount of talent to not start this bad. It has just been as rough as it gets. If you look at our schedule, our first win was against the defending champion Oklahoma City Thunder. I don't know how we won that game, to be honest with you. I don't know how, but we are about to face the Bulls, 1-17. I'm looking to make some trades as well because this team it's not great. And I think, what the assistant coach said, it all stems from defense. So we need to be a lot better. But if we're just looking at what we do right now, we're not really good at anything except for not turning the ball over. 1-17, we have no buzz right now, and it's scary because when you have a player as good as LaMelo Ball, you should be a lot better than 1-17, and we haven't been. And that's even despite LaMelo being pretty good this season. His numbers are down, but he hasn't really played a ton of minutes, but his efficiency has skyrocketed. So he's been healthy through these first 18 games, and knock on wood that he stays healthy the rest of this regular season. But man, we have been rough. We have the 28th best offensive rating, the 28th best, or really the 28th worst defensive rating, or whatever. I don't know, second worst defensive rating, third. But it has been so hard to win a game for us. Our percentages haven't been bad, but we don't defend anything. So we need to find a way to be a lot better. And I think trades is really going to be the way that we're going to make this thing happen. Our turnovers per game has been pretty good. We only turn it over about 14 times a game, which is, bottom half of the league, which is, pretty good. But I think like the thing that we're going to have to look at, I don't know if a trade happens before this game. If it does, I'm obviously going to let you know. But we need some defense, and we need some defense bad. I have changed the lineup around a little bit just to see if we can get something. And that is having Ryan Kalkbrenner play some minutes. I think he's just obviously better than Plumlee at this point in Plumlee's career. He's got an 83 block. He can hit the three ball. Plumlee is basically useless. Tajon Salon isn't playing. He is just not been good. 33% from the field. LaMelo has been really efficient. Brandon Miller has been terrible. He's starting to get his efficiency back up, but he's been terrible. Con Knipple has been pretty good. He just doesn't shoot the ball a ton. Miles Bridges, 51% from the field. 17-6. Like, those are decent numbers. I don't know if he fits our team. Maybe a team that needs some scoring would like to trade for him. Musa's been pretty good. I'll say that, but 46% from the field as a center. That is atrocious. Colin Sexton's been pretty good for us. Spencer Dinwiddie's been all right, and Josh Green has not been great. Neither has Trey Mann. He has been efficient, though, but not putting up a ton of shots. So we got to find something. So if I do make a trade or two, I'll let you know. But if not, let's get into this game against Chicago. This team is 7-10. They got an interesting squad, but they've kind of committed to the young thing, the youth movement, and I like it for them. I think it's working out. All right, so before we get into this game, we actually did make a trade. and it was to bring some more defensive presence to this team. Nothing too crazy, but I think something that works out for both sides. And that's bringing in Royce O'Neal. He's a veteran, 32 years old. You can kind of play the 3, 4, and I mean the 2. He can play that as well. So 2 through 4 is what his position is. He's a little undersized at the 4, but he is 6'6" with a 6'10" wingspan. He can shoot the ball. He's got a ton of experience, especially in the playoffs as well, and really good defender. So I think he's more of a better fit to this team, and a more connective fit. And the trade that we did make was we acquired Royce O'Neal and Jared Butler for Mason Plumlee, who's not going to play for us ever again, and Josh Green, along with a second-round pick. They were just not playing well for us. And Suns looking to get rid of Royce O'Neal. He's gonna slide into our starting small forward spot. So I like that. It moves Khan back to the bench, where he hasn't played yet, but he's been really efficient. I think just on the bench could be a better role for him, and there's less pressure on him to perform. But if not, we can just move him back to 3 anytime. So yeah, that was the one trade that we made, and I think that'll be really nice for us to. Hello. Oh, he said that? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that changes a lot. Yeah, I'll let him know. I'll let him know. All right, see ya. Oh, wow. That is very surprising. I just got word that LaMelo is, well, I mean, it's not surprising that he's very unhappy with our team, but he has some demands. And this is LaMelo's checklist. Apparently, it was just forwarded to me via email. LaMelo has three goals for us to hit by the deadline. If we do not hit these 3 goals by the deadline, he is going to request that trade, and he is comfortable sitting out the rest of the season. That is unbelievable. His first goal is for us to have a 20-29 record or better by the deadline. That means we have to go 19-13 by then, which I think is not the craziest thing in the world to do, but with this team, it is definitely going to be very challenging. His second goal is to have 3 games. I mean, that's not that bad. 3 games or more with 3 players scoring 20 points or more. I think we can do that too. We have LaMelo. He averages 20. Brandon Miller can get 20. Miles Bridges or Colin Sexton could also add on to that as well. So that might be doable. Kind of build a continuity thing. I see where he's coming from there. And this one is pretty surprising, but I think it really shows us that LaMelo is very, very committed to winning on this team, as he has been playing winning ball all season, despite us having one win. He wants a top 15 defensive rating by the deadline. Right now we're 28th, but if we can still find out a good defensive lineup and stop teams from scoring, that might be something we can do. So if we can complete all 3 of those goals, LaMelo said he will not request a trade. So that is some big news and a lot of stuff happening in this video, but some very important stuff. So what a better way, to start on this list. Let's play the Chicago Bulls and let's get a dub, man. Let's start off this thing on a good note, because I don't want to lose LaMelo Ball at all. He is our franchise player right now. All right, not only is this just an important game in terms of us getting better and really retaining LaMelo Ball, but this is also an in-season tournament game, so kind of that added feel. We have a C home court advantage, and hopefully we perform well in front of our crowd. We have not been good at all to start this season. Obviously 1-17 last few years. Continues there. Melo now trying to get past Giddey, and he scores. So we finally get on the board 2 minutes to the game. Royce O'Neal, open corner 3. His first shot is a Hornet. No. Diabate inside. Offensive rebound, and he lays it in. LaMelo. Oh my gosh. What a move on Sumu. And he throws it down. He's got 6 points. LaMelo, he's going to do his thing offensively, and he's been a lot better defensively this season. But can everybody else around him step up? LaMelo, he's wide open for a 3. Kalkbrenner was open on the roll. Instead, he grabs the offensive rebound and throws it down. That is what I like to see from the young man out of, I believe, Creighton, right? Ryan Kalkbrenner gets on the board. LaMelo with good defense. Brandon Miller gets the loose ball. Not a steal. The steal goes to LaMelo, I believe. Also just terrible offense. Trey Mann now finds Kalkbrenner inside. And Ryan Kalkbrenner has been actually amazing in this first quarter. Defensively. I leave Vooch open, and he missed it. Now Colin Sexton pulls down the rebound. Miles Bridges inside with the windmill jam. And that is how we're going to have to get points with Miles Bridges, because his three-point shooting has been atrocious this season. But score right there. Oh, what a pass to Kalkbrenner from Con Knipple. And the rookies are doing a spectacular job in this first quarter. We get it down to a 2-point game. Kobe White, that's an openish look. He missed it. And we're only down by 2. I mean, we only have 16 points, but we've only allowed 18 so far. So our defense has been a lot better, but our offense has just been terrible. Trey Mann, great screen again by Kalkbrenner, who just rolls to the rim, and he's already got 8 points. He's our leading scorer tonight. Off the bench, the rookie Ryan Kalkbrenner is playing 1,000 times better than Mason Plumlee ever has. Colin Sexton against Javon Carter, who's a pretty good defensive guy, but not right there. Colin Sexton gets inside and throws it down. Trey Jones is blocked. And Ryan Kalkbrenner again with a spectacular play. Sexton. Pump fake downhill. And we'll just slow it down, try and get a good look. The defense is turned up, especially with this group here. Sexton, midi, missed it. Kalkbrenner again, and he is dominating the Bulls in this first half. 10 points and 7 rebounds. Miller, I mean, I would hope so. Oh, good pick and roll. And Miles Bridges, his second dunk of the night. That one, a little bit of a poster over Kobe White. Break here. Kobe White over Diabate, no sir. And Musa, fast enough to grab the rebound too. Brandon Miller inside now, he throws it down. We've been feasting in the paint in this first half. We just have to find some ways to knock down some threes. Melo fakes. Musa is open for 3. He's 2 for 2 on the season. I don't know how we're relying on Musa Diabate to hit us some threes. But hey, he's 2 for 2. We might as well keep shooting them. And he ties the game up. So I think that's what, our first 3 of the night. Can't let that happen at the end of the clock. And LaMelo just easy blow by right there on Josh Giddey. I low-key tried to kick it to the corner, but it didn't work. LaMelo, he's got 8 points. Hasn't been the loudest first half for him. It's kind of just been a team effort. And Ryan Kalkbrenner is kind of carrying us. Miller now. The screen from Musa. Little floater. And he got it to fall. He's got 4 points in this first half. He definitely needs to be a whole lot better. He's been pretty locked in defensively, though. Miller. Dribble in the air out of the ball. Nice midi pull-up, though. Missed it. Musa offensive rebounds. Brandon Miller wide open 3, and he knocks it down. So our second triple. And now we have a 3-point lead. Brandon Miller with 5 straight points. LaMelo now downhill. Brandon Miller's wide open again. And Brandon Miller has hit back-to-back triples. This is what we need to see from him. He has been terrible this season, and especially from 3, he's been pretty bad. But now he gives us a 6-point lead. If we can unlock some shooting on our team, we can win some games. Nice pick and roll between Musa and LaMelo, and Musa scores. Our centers have been tremendous. Again, this pick and roll has worked very well for us. Brandon Miller got his man with the pump fake and gets downhill and throws it down over Vooch. And Brandon Miller is coming alive in this second quarter. Back and forth scoring going on right now. LaMelo off the screen. Diabate, one more. Brandon Miller, do you have another one in you? He does. Brandon Miller with 13 straight points. Another triple for him. He's got 15 so far. Royce just could not get it. And there's another bucket for the Bulls. LaMelo inside. What a finish to this half offensively for us. We did reach 50 points. And we're up by 5. LaMelo with 10, Kalkbrenner with 10, and Brandon Miller with 15. So there's a chance we can get 3 players with 20 points or more. But this was a great first half from us. Like, got to clean up some stuff defensively, but a great first half. Beautiful defense. LaMelo has Vooch on him. That should be an easy blow by. It is. Royce O'Neal open for 3 in the corner, and he knocks it down. So now our 3 balls are starting to fall. And that is, what, our 4th or 5th 3? Which is nothing crazy, but I didn't think we were going to hit any this game the way that this game was looking at first. Brandon Miller, nice play, and he throws it down again. It's been all 3s and dunks for him so far. He did have 1 floater, but 17 points so far for Brandon Miller. This could be a huge game for his confidence. Or some fresh legs. Brandon Miller is just killing Kobe White right now. Like, you can say my stick dunking is cheese, but I mean, these are open, so not like I have to time them at all. Brandon Miller, who's got Josh Giddey on him. Good defense from Josh Giddey. Trey Mann has to force up a 3, and he knocks it down. So when it rains, it pours. Trey Mann with his first points of the night. Running. Brandon Miller. Short jumper. Got that one to fall too. He's got 21 points. Brandon Miller now. Got his man to jump. Josh Giddey just can't guard him at all. At all. Brandon Miller's putting on a clinic. Knipple to Kalkbrenner, and the rookie-to-rookie connection pays off. Kniple's been a really good passer this season. That is one underrated aspect about him. He has been swinging that rock. Dosunmu blows by. Grant Williams with great help. But Dosunmu scores regardless. He was going to throw it down, but Kalkbrenner, great roll. He got fouled. I don't know how you don't make that. But he heads the line for 2. And he missed the first, so should be a 3-point play, but Ryan Kalkbrenner just wants to that was an easy look. He's been spectacular tonight, though, I won't lie. Kobe White, no good. Bulls lead after 3 quarters, but I think the player of the game so far has been Brandon Miller. He's got 25. LaMelo right around Trey Jones and scores. He's got 14 and 7. The 4th quarter is where he needs to take over. Stolen by LaMelo too. LaMelo finds Khan running the floor. Should be an easy layup, and he got it to fall. That was the furthest thing from an easy layup, but I guess still made it, so take it. It's a 2-point game now. We just went down 7. What is Musa doing? Just fucking picking his ass burgers. LaMelo. Downhill. Khan open for 3, and Khan knocks it down. That is what we drafted Knipple for, to knock down the 3. He's only got 5 points, but he's actually had himself a pretty decent game so far. I don't know what I'm doing here. Sexton. It's an open look. And Colin Sexton finally does something. I'm going to take him out the game, though, because I need to get Brandon Miller back in. Kobe White misses. Royce. Screen. Royce pops wide open, and Royce drills his 2nd triple of the night. It is so nice to have somebody who can knock down a 3. Brandon Miller's hit a few tonight. Khan hit 1. That is Royce's 2nd triple of the night. LaMelo with 10 assists already. Oh my God. Kalkbrenner will probably close. This is the lineup I like. LaMelo inside over Vooch. He's got 16 and 10. It's been a really good and efficient game from LaMelo. He's had a few turnovers here and there, but LaMelo, that should be easy. It is. All right, LaMelo's got 18 and 10. 18 and 10. Make it 20. Vooch just really in no man's land. I mean, Kalkbrenner can shoot, but he hasn't been shooting and popping out all game, so don't know what Vooch was thinking right there. Josh Giddey. That's cash, dude. 13 steals, dude. Half the fucking time we just dropped the ball right there. Fixing that. That's stupid. 16 fucking turnovers. They had 5. How do you have 5 turnovers in a game? That doesn't make any fucking sense. And this stupid fucking music is playing. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.